year, and would like to remain a moment of silence for his family and himself. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good evening and welcome to Fort Mitchell City Council. I'm Mayor Jude Heeman. Today, December the 8th. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for everybody joining in, the thousands of people that watch us doing that. So, today I have on my right Edwin King, our City Administrator.
Good evening.
To his right, our City Clerk, Amy Gunther.
Good evening.
Our City Attorney to my left, Olivia Amlo.
Good evening.
Amy, would you do roll?
Mr. Arlinghouse?
Here.
Ms. Berger?
Here.
Mr. Dethridge? Mr. Dietrich?
Here.
Ms. Knockhazel?
Here.
Mr. Polkiers?
Here.
Dr. Rowe? Here.
We have a quorum. Councilor, you received the agenda. Entertain a motion to
Motion to approve.
Ms. Berger.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Dietrich, I think was first. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. Councilor received minutes of the November the 10th, 2025 meeting.
Make the motion to approve.
Mr. Folger?
I second.
Second, Dr. Roding. Is there any changes or, all right? There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. Next on the agenda is citizens and guests. Is there anyone that wishes to, our friend here, wearing the Detroit, I guess we'll let you. Go ahead.
Go over to the
Well, they got a winning
Villa
season. I
Hills
like
and
it.
hang out at the club there. I talk real good about that. I don't know.
Just make sure you reintroduce yourself for our minutes. And
Yes, sir. My name is Luther Steele, and I'm a resident of Fort Mitchell. I am just here to get an update on the road repair. Yeah, they're working every day. I just want an update.
they were good, and then they slowed down.
No, it's been raining. The weather, it has to cure, and so.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to, under our department head meeting minutes, can I have our city public works guy? He'll address council if that's okay at that time.
Sure,
Is that okay?
that'd be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know weather's been.
Because he told me November 16th, and I thought that was aggressive, but okay. I'll take it.
So if it's okay, we'll do that under his report,
Okay, thanks.
because I'd like to hear too.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job. They're doing a great job,
Thank you.
and we really appreciate it. I know I do.
Thank you, Mr. Seaver.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address council? All right.
My name's Bob Kaiser. I live at 35 Virginia Avenue. Just wanted to find out, probably the same person, when the sidewalk's going to come out.
Same thing. It's been, I know we talked about that one today. It's been weather.
And I'm hopeful that the schools will be notified, Beechwood and Blessed Sacrament, so they can tell their parents in advance.
We have specifically told the contractor that we need a week's notice before anything happens, and they are not to work on that or come out and work on that until we have at least a week's notice. So
Outstanding.
right now, it's just strictly weather. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else wish to address council? Mr. Dickey will take care of you under the attorney's report. All right, let's go to the attorney's report.
Okay, first up on the attorney's report, we have ordinance 2025-16, setting council meeting dates for calendar year 2026, and this is a second reading.
This is a second reading, and just on the agenda, it says 2025, but it is for 2026 calendar year, second reading. Any issues with those dates? Setting those?
I try to do one quick question.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure, the plan section, is that one that's usually 6:30 or 5:31?
We talked about this, I think, last year. Typically, it is 5:30, historically speaking, it is 5:30. So if you all want to amend that to do 5:30, we can.
I'm fine either way, I just didn't know if it was, I didn't want to be kind of stuck at 6:30 if we wanted to do it earlier.
Yeah, we normally do. I'm glad you caught that. Is that a major change?
No, especially because it's just
I'm glad you
noticing
caught
a
that.
meeting, I think that's fine.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
It is typically 5:30. I didn't notice that either. All right, with that being a second reading with the change, and that is March the 2nd, 2026, will be a 5:30 meeting labeled as a planning session. Can I entertain a motion? Oh, well, I'm sorry. A motion for that ordinance.
Motion to approve.
Ms. Knockhazel.
Second.
Second, Mr. Dietrich. Amy, would you do a roll then?
Ms. Knockhazel?
Yes.
Mr. Dietrich?
Yes.
Mr. Arlinghouse?
Yes.
Ms. Berger?
Yes.
Dr. Roding?
Yes.
Mr. Polgers?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, motion carries.
Okay, so motion carries with that minor adjustment. Next up on the city attorney's report, we have municipal order 2025-07, which is the appointment of Greg Polgers as representative and Jude Heeman as alternate to PDS council.
Greg, I don't think I've ever been called as an alternate because you've made every single meeting, so thank you for wanting to do this again. I know that's a large appointment. And
Thank you.
Greg, I think I've said this before, but we are not automatic to get into the executive committee, and that is through getting involved in different things. And Greg has, Mr. Polgers has been on the executive committee since he started that too, so it's a big deal. So that's municipal order. Could I ask for a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Dr. Rhodey?
Second.
Second, Ms. Berger. Any questions? All in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. Thank you, Greg.
Next up on the city attorney's report, we have municipal order 2025-08, which is the appointment of Shane Armstrong and Stephen Smith to the ethics board.
The ethics board these are reappointments. Thank goodness it's not a board that we use often. But both of them are very trustworthy and always willing to take the call, so.
Motion to approve.
Ms. Knockhazel?
I'll second.
Second.
Go ahead, Chair.
Mr. Arlinghouse? Any questions on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries.
Next up is municipal order 2025-09, which is the appointment of Julie Hart and Sam Cahill to the park board.
And again, these are reappointments for council's consideration.
Motion to approve. I'll second.
And second, Ms. Knockhazel, second by Ms. Berger. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries.
Next up is municipal order 2025-10, which is the appointment of Anna Kirshner and Nicole Clements to the tree commission.
And the tree commission, they're still a very active group, so we appreciate their spending time. It's reappointments.
Yeah. Motion to approve.
Dr. Rhodey?
Second.
Ms. Berger? Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries.
Next up is municipal order 2025-11, which is the appointment of Kevin Dickey to the Kenton County Planning Commission.
So this is the vacating of Jeff Bethel, who was at the previous meeting. I would like to have Mr. Dickey come up and at least introduce himself. I will say that Mr. Dickey, several years ago, did some, on his own, volunteer, some work a little bit for the city and doing some planning. That's what he does for a living. And I've said this in the past, this is probably one of the most important appointments any mayor can give in the cities, because this is a true representation of the entire county for the Kenton County Planning Commission. So if you just introduce yourself and say hello about you, because I don't know if all council knows.
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate the nomination. I take it as an honor. My name is Kevin Dickey. I'm a landscape architect with MKSK. So I am familiar with the planning process. I've often been on the opposite side of the table, so I've sat through presented to many planning commissions in the past, so find it be good to be on the other side. So thank you for the appointment and look forward to serving the community.
Any questions for Kevin? Well, it's important for him to introduce himself for us because he plays such a key role, but I would strongly suggest and ask for your acceptance on this nomination.
I'll make the motion to approve Kevin Dickey.
Mr. Polgier?
Second.
Second, Ms. Knockhazel. Is there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carries.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, and last up on the city attorney's report, we have resolution 2025-08, which is an amendment to bond documents for the Fort Mitchell Gateway project to incorporate previous right-of-way upon closure of existing Royal Drive.
Anyone you want to drive on this?
Yeah, this is just a continuation of the process that you all had already started, and we already started, that you all have already voted on. As you may recall, we had to vacate the old Royal Drive. When we vacated the old Royal Drive, that left right-of-way. The state agreed to the vacation of that street, and basically what this is doing is placing the old right-of-way into the area covered by bonds for the project, the overall project. And then when we have the new street, that new right-of-way will be dedicated back to the city. We'll have, that'll be city property. But all this does is take the old right-of-way that they're going to be developing and says it's part of the parcel. You all, again, have taken a vote on this to vacate the road anyway, and this is just the final process of that. So.
Any questions for Edwin on that? So this is a resolution that we can pass under just one vote. Is there any questions? If I could entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Ms. Berger? Second. Mr. Dietrich? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, resolution carries. That's your report. Well, that was simple. I will be quick on a couple things. First is just a quick update on the SRO from Blessed Sacrament. We are still working with Blessed Sacrament. I think I reported the last time we've identified someone. They've interviewed with inside the school. I think they like them. The curveball that they threw kind of back at us is that they needed to fundraise a little bit for this. They are working on fundraising. They've given themselves a deadline too. They're going to have to kind of decide because it's really holding us up whether we hire somebody, we don't. So I guess they're adamant of raising the entire amount of 3 years, not just the first year. So they're going through, and at some point they're going to have to just fundraise, and we'll put it on hold. But we're hoping to know something in the next few weeks. So we've got everything kind of on hold for them. The next thing is mention the Mayor's Group meeting we host every January. January the 24th will be here at the city. All are welcome. It's nice to have members of council. You're always welcome at a Mayor's Group meeting. We meet on a monthly basis, but especially with the hosting city, it's nice to be there, and I can remind everybody on in January again, but January 24th. So that'll be here at the city council. That's all I have. Ben?
The only thing I have, like other construction projects we talked about, this is dependent on weather, but in talking with the developer on the Fort Mitchell Gateway project, and it's looking like they've made a lot of progress on the new Royal Drive, and it's looking like they're probably going to have the new Royal Drive open at the first of the year. So
wow.
what will happen? Now, again, that's all depending on weather, but they have made a lot of progress on that. So
Saying there's a chance.
it is looking favorable. So that's all I have.
That's good.
Any questions for Edwin? All right, how about comments from council? Anyone on that side? We'll jump to our department head report. Nick, why don't you go first? Everybody, all eyes are on Nick.
Yeah, so with Chelsea, there were some delays with rain and snow. So we're hoping to wrap up at least the asphalt part of it for the winter, because it's tough for our plows as well. So that they won't be completely finished with it this season, but they'll likely have some cleanup work for the restoration, likely some of like the aprons for the driveway entrances. Those will probably be done sometime in the spring, but the goal right now is just to finish curb and gutter and then get the asphalt down for winter, so it's not as rough driving for the next couple months. So that's good for everyone. So, and then for the sidewalk, the biggest issue was there was snow in the forecast and they didn't want to get in there and tear things up, make a mess, and then have to pull off and come back and have it drag out. So that was kind of their concern, was just having this project drag out longer than it should. So they want to be in, be out, but like Edwin said, we'll make sure we got a week's notice and get notice to the residents that live or are affected, as well as the schools. So that's the goal for those two projects there.
So if you compared last year to this year on Duke Construction, we did asphalt almost all the way to the last day in December, because it was a really mild December. This year has already been different, and I do have some concerns. I am really getting nervous about the asphalt plants. So they can shut down, and it's not just them deciding to shut down. There's some other things that close them down. So I am nervous. But as of right now, including Royal Drive, which is asphalt, and all back where you live, Mr. Steele, is all asphalt. And they know that we want to try to get this in, and they're telling us they can. But Mother Nature is saying something else. So I don't know. We haven't talked about Plan B back there. Royal is one thing; it just doesn't happen. But back there, if there's a Plan B or anything else, we're not telling you that there's a Plan B. But if the weather doesn't warm up here, we could be in trouble. So that's fair, right?
Yeah, we're close over there.
We're close.
Curb and gutter will be done tomorrow, and then probably just need to bring it probably a day for grading the road and getting the crown back in it, and then a day for paving. So
Yeah, they can do
as long as we got 2 good days, we
They
should be
can
able.
get it done.
So, the curb and gutter, they did finish pouring it today.
Good.
Yeah.
So really, the road's the easy part. Once they can get that in that crown, it'll go
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll pour all the asphalt or pave all the asphalt in one day. So that'll. Yeah.
I don't want to overpromise, but we're trying like heck. So that's right. Any other questions for Nick? Any other jobs? Thank you. Joe, you had an amazing event yesterday with our tree lighting, and I think it was the largest attendance that we've had in a long time.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, last night at our Christmas tree lighting on Iris Road Park, we had a ginormous crowd, and everything went well. I want to thank Public Works, Police, and Fire. Without them, this doesn't go on. It's a total team effort. Tomorrow, we will have St. Nick's Bingo for Fort Mitchell seniors in this council chamber from 2 o'clock till 3:30 p.m. And our own, I call it St. Nick's Bingo because Nick Tuis will call the games for us. So he'll be calling the bingo for us tomorrow. This weekend is our Christmas lights decorating contest. So if you don't have your lights up for your house, get them up by this weekend. Santa and his elves will be out judging the houses, and we'll be having gift cards for 12 houses that are considered the winners. 2 more things. Fort Mitchell Day at Behringer Crawford Museum is Sunday, December 21st from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and Fort Mitchell residents get in free that day. And then we still have some tickets left over. We sold out tickets for Festival of Lights, but we still have tickets left over for ELF on Monday, December 22nd at 10 a.m. in Florence. So tickets are $3. You can get them up at the front desk at the city building here.
Any questions for Joe? I'll say, it's the community as a whole that gets together and has a successful event, down there. But even I'll ring out to Lynette Colosimo. I think she did a lot of this. It was on WCPO. But, she kind of challenged and did this, what is it called? The Inflatable Wars.
Yeah.
And it was on Channel 9. And if you drive our community, it really looks nice. Everybody took a lot of pride and did that. And we were able to share that.
Yes.
It cost the city this
Zero.
much money. And it was something that was easy and to do. And so kudos to her and everybody that participated. So, Joe, thanks.
Thank you.
You do a lot of great events, thanks, Joe.
You do.
Thank you.
Amy, anything from you?
Our audit starts tomorrow, so that's what I've been concentrating on. And, we finished property tax stuff, and now we've got to get delinquent bills out.
All right, any questions for Amy? Chief Slusher?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Just a couple updates. In November, 5 of our volunteers graduated from basic training, Basic 1 training. Tori Neltner graduated, who's one of our career interns, or college interns, graduated from the Kentucky Fire Academy. That was a 13-week Monday through Friday class that she attended. So she came out with a Basic 1 and Basic 2 certifications. The only thing she's missing right now is an EMT certification to be considered hireable. I'm happy to announce that 5 of our volunteers, including Tori, have been enrolled in the EMT class that starts in January, runs January to May, so hopefully at the end of May we'll have 5 new EMTs out on the street. Also during November, our paid staff, full-time and part-time members completed advanced EMS training over at the St. Elizabeth Training Center. And we've completed all of our winter maintenance projects as it relates to fire hydrants. Just a couple issues that we notified the water district on, and they've already been rectified. So everything should be on up and up with fire hydrants for us for the winter season. That's all I have.
Any questions for Chief Slusher?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Thanks, Chief.
Chief Bader?
Good evening. So our newest recruit will start the academy next week. He's been riding around with the other officers. That's online, so he'll still be here. He has to do it for 2 weeks. It's something they changed a couple years ago. It's all online law. So he has to sit in front of a microphone and a camera for 8 hours a day. So that'll be fun for him. And then he'll go down to the academy and he'll come back in June. So it'll be a long process. We're getting 2 new cars tomorrow, supposedly. They finally came in. You'll see a lot of cars sitting around. We're going to retire a couple, but they have to be upfitted. That means lights, sirens, stickers put on, so that'll take another month or 2 once we get that done. And lastly, crime wave. Some kids or people damaged DCCH fairgrounds, the fields and stuff like that. We are currently investigating, and I think we'll have a resolution soon.
Yeah, I know the boosters put a lot of work into those fields, plus the Sacrament boosters and the,
One of the boosters lives across the street from me, and got the phone call right away that morning.
yeah, it's a shame.
Yes.
They made the naughty list.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They were bad boys, or bad people. I don't know, I can't say boys. Anything?
Any questions for Chief Bader? Great work.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. For adjournment, anything else, council? All right, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Mr. Roden? Second, Mr. Arlinghouse, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We are
Thank you.
adjourned. Thank you all.
That was quick.
That was good.
That was good. Efficient.